Welcome, everybody. This is another episode of Reconnective Talk. Today, I have here a very, very good friend of mine, Suvmir Kovac. Welcome, Suvmir. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Hi, Cristina. It's a pleasure to be with you and with our viewers and listeners.
Suvmir has finished business administration and law school and had very successful career in financial consulting and insurance. In his late 30s, Suvmir discovered reconnective healing and has been drawn to it because of its simplicity. Suvmir established his reconnective healing practice in 2012. In 2014, he finished his mentor training program and became a member of the International Reconnective Healing Teaching Team. I know you are very, very determined in offering reconnective healing programs as the one experience, focusing especially in the East Europe region. You are from Croatia. You are also founder of the Institute za Rekonektivno thank you, which brings together practitioners of reconnective healing from Croatia, Slovenia, Serbia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Montenegro in their efforts to make healing and human evolution available to everyone. Let me know, please, before anything else, what are your projects right now? What you working with all these practitioners in East Europe?
Well, at the moment, the main thing which is in focus is our next One Experience program that we are going to hold in Belgrade in December this year. And I'm very excited about this because we didn't have a program there for more than 5 years. And I'm really looking forward. And also we are preparing One Experience program in Slovenia, in Ljubljana for next year. So there is a lot of things to do. But you asked me about Institute. I came up with the idea to bring together practitioners, first of all, from Croatia, because I experienced from all these years that many people need help when they start to do their own practice. And also it's a big encouragement when we are all together, and we are doing a lot of Zoom meetings where we exchange experiences. We are going through different topics. For example, this year we had one small retreat in Visoko in Bosnia, in Bosnian pyramids. So we are doing a lot of things together, and I'm very proud because this becomes very coherent community.
I know you, and I know that you are not very social. You like your own comfortable. It is a challenge for you to create an institute, to bring people together, to be with them and spend lots of time sharing with this. How the reconnective healing frequencies changed you in the way that you are becoming an influencer, you are an international instructor, but more than that, you are leading a movement in Eastern Europe. So it's a huge thing. How the frequencies help you in that?
Well, I you know what? I didn't really plan much to make this institute and to work with the community, but it just kind of happened. Spontaneously, one thing led to another. So I believe we are supported by the universe to do things that we should do. And the same was with the Institute. There was no big plan to do it, but it just kind of happened. And I'm very proud because of that, because at the beginning, I even started that just for Croatia, but then practitioners from neighboring countries also asked if they can join, and then it grew to much bigger community, and it's really nice. Yeah.
It is not about you, right?
No. It's not about me. It's about this work, which has so much potential, and I think we are in the moment when we really need to be reconnected to our true self. And I see, I even have people that were practitioners before, and then they stopped it, and then now they're coming back to do the work again because they feel it's time. And I'm really happy to work with all of them to make reconnective healing available to everybody.
You have done one experiences in Zagreb, 2, I think, or 3. My question is, how was your first one experience? And how was the moment that you felt that I want to teach this? If you ever felt that, or it just happened like the Institute?
I mean, that's also, you just came to the point. I mean, when I started with the reconnective healing, I had much of problem just speaking publicly, Yeah. That was not easy for me. But then, we were together on many programs. Yeah. We got our 5 minutes on the programs with Eric and Gillian. And then, we just followed step by step. And when it came time that I had the opportunity to start to organize the programs with Guglielmo, I was really happy to take that opportunity. It was not like super easy, but I'm happy. You know what? The main thing, I'm surprised after program finishes, I get so many good feedbacks from people. I guess I'm not aware how much you give during the program, but when you get the feedback, then you know that you want to do it again and again.
And how was the special moment in your one experience during this process of reconnective healing that really made you feel like, okay, this is something that I want in my life?
I need to come back many years ago, actually, before I met Reconnection.
Okay.
Because I had one wow moment in my life in mid-20s. I spontaneously felt the energy, the feel, and I didn't at that time know what is it, but it felt great because I had a moment when, I felt energy from my crown chakra moving from my body. I was in a theater watching a play with a friend, and all of a sudden that happened. And it was very funny because I felt I should not move because if I move, it will stop. But the play finished and we need to leave the theater. And I was walking on the streets and it was here. It was with me, this presence. Mm-hmm. And I had experience of approximately 2 weeks. It was present with me all the time. And that was the moment when I started to have interest in what we say energy and something which is not material, and many years passed, and I just felt that this ability, which we know we all have this ability that I experienced, I wanted to share with others, but I didn't know how until I learned about reconnective healing. And then when I learned about Eric and about reconnective healing, and I went to the one experience, then I get conscious understanding what is it, and it just flowed.
May I say that you had the experience of these frequencies even before knowing about Eric Pearl and his work, because frequencies are universal?
Yeah, I had experience of feeling their presence and enjoying them, but I didn't have.
But you didn't have names or anything. So yes, so it was exactly a spontaneous experience that you had. Can you maybe say that when we receive a reconnective healing sessions, we might feel something similar, that experience that you had in the theater?
Definitely, because it's just, it's a presence of intelligence that makes you feel that you are in a bliss.
And in the one experience, it's easier to replicate or to achieve that knowingness of this skill, because everything is conducive to that. The environment, everything is thought for that. And
yes, you know what?
Yeah.
One of the main things I remember from attending my One Experience program is actually the moment when I entered the room. It was a program in Budapest with like 500 people, like a lot of people. And I remember that moment when, I sit on my a chair waiting for the program to start. And there were so many people, so much noise, people talking, going to bathroom, to toilet, or, like lot of things happening, a little bit of confusion. But at the same time, I felt such a big peace. And I felt this presence there. And it was so strong. And I even felt like when first Pat came to the floor and later Eric, that even I felt it a little bit less because we started to focus on the words. So that is the main thing. I don't like to speak very much about science. It's not my thing, but, William Tiller actually explains that in the research that he done, that the properties of the space are different even before we start with our One Experience. And we are so supported with this intelligence, with this energy, light, and information that it's so easy. I mean, it's easy to learn. And I kind of think it's easy for us who teach. Now it's easier to teach. So, yeah, I think everything is in presence of this intelligence.
You have a long path with Reconnective Healing and as an instructor. How do you see the Reconnective Academy, Guillermo, and all our team now in this new era of our family? How do you see this thing in a broader way in the planet Earth?
Well, I think, first of all, I'm very grateful to that we have Guillermo, because he's really like a force that is pushing reconnective healing to expand. Because in these years we have plans, and we already, for example, he was just in Moscow last week. I mean, it's great that we go to places where we didn't be before, and there is so much people that should know about reconnective healing, experience it, and go through these doors to experience, who they are. So I think we are in a great time. It's not easy because all the situations that are happening, but I think it's great that we are expanding. We are going to new places, and I think it's the work also. We are in the different time that we were in 15 years ago, and people that are coming are different, and I think everything is much faster.
One last word, one last sentence for the ones that are, just thinking about going on the One Experience or not. What would you say to them?
Well, I would say to them, you don't have anything to lose. It's a great thing. It's going to change yourself and your life. I don't know in which way, most probably in a way you didn't expect. So give yourself a gift and come to some of our programs.
And your program now is in Belgrade, December?
It's in December, 11th and 12th December in Belgrade, yes.
And then next year you have more. Thank you so much, Samir. You know how special you are to me. I love you. It is a pleasure to be on planet Earth at the same time that you, and having met you, and to share your company, your wisdom, your love. It's really, really, really special to me. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Cristina. I love you too. You know that. I don't need to say that. Thank you very much for this conversation. And
we are
kisses to you and hugs to all of our listeners. Ciao.